They say if you drive down Balete Drive alone at night, and a pale woman in white asks for a ride, don't look back once she's inside, because by the time you do, she'll already be staring at you from the back seat. The story begins in the heart of Quezon City, along an old, narrow road named Balete Drive, shaded by towering trees with tangled branches that block the moonlight. Drivers say that when the wind passes through those trees at midnight, it carries whispers, the kind that make you roll your window up without knowing why. For decades, residents have feared one thing: the White Lady, a ghost said to haunt this road, appearing to lone drivers, especially men, and vanishing as quickly as she comes. One humid night in the late 1970s, a taxi driver named Mang Ben was heading home after his last passenger. It was nearly 1 a.m. when he turned onto Balete Drive, the shortcut everyone avoided after dark. The rain started to fall in thin, cold sheets. Street lights flickered. He turned the radio off, relying on the hum of the engine and the rhythmic swish of the wipers. That's when he saw her. A woman stood by the side of the road, pale, slender, wearing a long white dress that clung to her as the rain poured down. Her head was bowed, long black hair covering her face. Mang Ben slowed down. She's probably lost, he thought. He rolled down his window. Miss, where are you headed? No answer, just a faint smile. Something in him felt heavy, but pity outweighed fear. He unlocked the door. Hop in, I'll take you home. She slid into the back seat without a sound. Mang Ben glanced at his rearview mirror. The woman sat perfectly still, her white dress glimmering faintly in the dark. Rain tapped against the windshield like restless fingers. He tried to make conversation. Are you from here, miss? No reply. Her face was still hidden behind that curtain of black hair. He turned the car heater on. You must be cold. No movement, only silence, thick, unnatural. Then something strange, the temperature dropped. His breath fogged up the mirror. When he wiped it clear, he froze. The seat behind him was empty. Panic hit him like lightning. He slammed the brakes. The car swerved and stopped inches from a lamppost. Heart pounding. Mang Ben looked again into the mirror, and she was there. Right behind him now, her face inches from his. Her eyes were black voids. Blood dripped from her forehead, tracing the outline of a deep wound, and her mouth twisted into something between a scream and a smile. Before he could even shout, she whispered, "You left me here." Then she vanished. Mang Ben stumbled out of the car, trembling under the rain. When he looked back inside, there was muddy water and blood pooled on the seat, but no trace of her. The next morning, locals found Mang Ben's taxi abandoned on the roadside, headlights still on. He was found hours later at a nearby chapel, muttering prayers, refusing to drive again. When asked what happened, he said, "She just wanted to go home." Word spread fast. Soon, other drivers came forward, truckers, students, jeepney operators, all with the same chilling story. A woman in white appears on Balete Drive, flags them down, and disappears before reaching her destination. But who was the White Lady? Some say she was a young woman who died in a car accident along that road decades ago, struck by a speeding driver who never looked back. Others claim she was a college student from a nearby university, assaulted and left for dead beneath the Balete trees, her spirit now seeking justice that never came. The name White Lady became infamous, whispered among students and taxi drivers alike. For many, she was both a ghost and a reminder of cruelty, of neglect, and the haunting weight of unpunished sins. Today, Balete Drive still stands, modernized, crowded, yet somehow unchanged. During the day, it looks harmless. Children play, jeepneys rush by, and the trees cast gentle shade. But at night, the air grows heavier. Drivers still report cold spots in their cars. Dashcams catch white figures crossing the road with no shadows. And sometimes, Uber and taxi drivers receive strange bookings that vanish halfway through the ride. A viral clip once showed a driver recording his late-night trip. He laughs nervously, says, "If you're watching this and a white lady shows up, I'm driving faster." But halfway through, the laughter stops. In the mirror, just for a second, A woman in white sits silently in the back seat. The video ends abruptly. Police later found the car parked near the same old Balete tree. Locals believe that Balete Drive isn't cursed. It's mourning. Those trees, ancient and wise, remember every scream and tire mark. They hold the grief of a woman wronged, her spirit tied to the earth where she died. They say if you pass through the road with kindness in your heart, she won't harm you. But if you're cruel, reckless, or mocking, she'll make sure you remember her. Even today, people leave white flowers beneath the old Balete trees. Taxi drivers still whisper a quick prayer before passing through. And lovers who drive the road at midnight hold hands a little tighter, afraid she might appear beside them. Somewhere in the dark, her voice still lingers. Not angry, not vengeful, just sad. All I wanted was to go home. So if you ever find yourself driving alone through Balete Drive, and you see a pale woman in white by the roadside, don't stop, don't look, and whatever you do, don't check the back seat. For more stories, do well to like and subscribe.